I've got all of this fruit here, watermelons and this old squash that rotted. These are ones that just didn't get eaten for whatever reason, and they're starting to turn, and so I am going to make good use of them. Normally I just take that material and I would chop it up and put it into my compost operation, which is going strong this year. But this year I'm actually going to take these particular scraps and bury them into some of my garden beds. Let's see how it works. I think it's going to help enrich these beds. It'll give it a little snack food for the worms. And by the time I'm ready to plant next spring, they should all be decayed and turned into delicious, rich soil. So quite literally, I'm just going to chop these things up, throw them in a bucket, and then we're going to bury them into the earth. This one's already pretty much done. Ugh, all composted down already itself. I'm chopping them up because I think it's going to be faster to compost. So what I'm just going to do is cut these into pieces, not super small. I could take time and grind them up in a grinder, which would be even faster. But I'm just going to chop them, and we're going to throw these chopped pieces. I'm going to dig a trench in the garden bed, and I will put them in that trench. Now I'm just going to dig a couple trenches in here and go ahead and enrich this bed. So I'm going to dig down about shovel depth. Even though I'm a no-dig gardener, this part is going to get dug a little. Not quite the same thing. But it does give me an opportunity to pull out rocks, which you need to have every now and then. We're supposed to get a nice rain tomorrow. I'm hopeful about that. Okay. Just put in some of these scraps. Dig them on in. We're just going to cover this on back up. Then we'll be putting more hay on here. I'm going to do this one right here. These beds were made simply a couple of different methods of no-dig gardening. Some were built directly on top of the grass. Some were just made by leaving some bales of hay sitting on the area for a season from I guess second about August until the following spring. I think the worms will truly enjoy these little soil snacks. If something's left on top, it's all right. Next thing, just comes some hay piled up on top. And so that's another little bit of my garden put to bed. As I said this year, I'm just doing it bit by bit by bit. And as I said in my most recent videos, I'm working around the things that are still living. But we did have a touch of frost last night. And so I imagine the nights are now going to start getting cooler and cooler. And we will be able to clean this garden up shortly. It's coming along pretty well. At any rate, I would encourage you to take the leap if you are not composting already in any shape or form. It really is a great way to add free nutrient to your garden with stuff and repurpose things and eliminate food waste and all sorts of good things. So yeah, there are lots of ways of doing it. You can check out my compost playlist to follow my composting journey as well as my other videos on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. I think I'm going to go in and have a cup of tea. Take care. Bye.